Hello and welcome to Attract Clients, Connect Authentically. Now, the reason why I created this group was just to tell you a little bit about me is I've been a speech pathologist for 35 years. And about 5 years ago, I became a health and life coach. And this group is really like the best of both of my worlds. And the reason why I came up with this group was because so many times when we're trying to connect to other people, to try and get clients, we're all out there as coaches trying to figure out what's the magic recipe to connect to other clients. And the thing is the magic recipe that I've discovered is us, ourselves, our own gifts. And the thing that attracts clients I've discovered is what excites us. Where's the personal growth that we're searching for within ourselves? What's the thing that we feel where we're stuck? Where's the place in our lives where we're looking for expansion? Because those are the people that we're attracted to watching on videos, on podcasts, in articles that we read, in books that we buy. We read and buy those things because we're interested in expanding places where we feel that we need to grow more. So when you think about it like that, what your clients are looking for is where they need to be expanding. And so the way to attract them is by directing them to the thing that you would like to help them transform. I know you've heard this 1,000 times. So before we go back into that whole transformational head and mindset, I want to take you back to this other notion of discovering and remembering what your why is. The why you want to become a health coach. The why you actually want to coach people. Whether you're a health coach, a life coach, a business coach, whatever coach it is that you think that you want to be, you have a reason, a why. And remembering what that why is really what's going to anchor you in throughout this course. Because without it, it's as though you are in a boat with no GPS. You don't have a direction. And the why, no matter how many times you change the way you go about getting clients, whether you decide in the future to create a group or you want to do one-on-ones, or if you want to just do speaking tours or write a book, it doesn't really make a difference what it is that you do, but the ultimate thing that you have to remember is your why, the why you want to do it. And that's really the most important thing. So I'm just going to share a little bit about me and my why, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So at the beginning, I always had this notion of no voice is too small to be heard. It's on the back of my business card. And so at the beginning, when I thought about it, I was thinking about people who feel that they have a voice but they can't speak. And I don't mean from a speech standpoint, but just they feel as though they are afraid to speak, they can't speak, they don't know how to speak, they're hesitant about sharing their views, they don't know what their views are, they feel intimidated in speaking, they grew up in a house where they weren't allowed to speak, they don't know what they're supposed to be saying, they don't know what actually is bothering them, all of those reasons. And so from there, I evolved. And from there, I evolved to thinking about how do you anchor into who you are authentically? And how do you speak up authentically? And actually share your voice about the things that matter to you. And having a desire to work with people who for lack of a better word, are having a hard time coming up with those words, coming up with the freedom to actually speak about the thing that's on their mind, and feeling as though what is on their mind is valuable and important. And the reason why that's so important to me is because for many years when I was a young little girl, I felt that people didn't think that what I wanted to say was important, and people didn't value my input, and people weren't really listening. So therefore, I value the ability to be able to do that. Now, add that to the fact that I was discovering my psychic abilities and really felt compelled to share that I have them. For many years I had them, and I really just didn't tell anybody about them. It was like a hush-hush secret that I kept to myself, and didn't really trust myself enough to be able to come out and say it, and felt that I needed to almost show gratitude to my guides and to the people in my life and to my gift, by speaking about it and speaking about how I got here. And so I started to talk about authentic voice. Now I'm still talking about a voice, but now I'm really talking about using your authentic voice. And some of the work I do is talking about helping other people turn on their intuition, their authentic voice, and also turning on the voice that they have for themselves to speak about their value. So I still have the same why, but I've sort of changed a little bit about how I might be coaching or the people that I might be coaching. But this group, Attract Clients, Connect Authentically, this is not the first time I'm doing this group. It's the fourth time I'm doing this group. And each time I do it, I'm sort of like in a different place, because every year we grow, every moment we grow. And so my perspective about understanding what your why is and the importance of your why is still the same. No matter how many things have changed in my life, no matter how many pounds I've gained and lost, hair that's gone white over the years, whatever, basically my concept about this course, that you need to know your story, you need to know your why. It needs to be crystal clear in your mind. And because the people that you're attracting are the people who have a similar story to the one that you have, and similar pain points that you went through in your life, because they're seeing you where you are now, but you are a reflection of all the pain points you did along your way and along your journey. So understanding your why is super important. And then the next piece is recognizing those pain points. Because those pain points, that journey, is what's going to attract those clients into you, to resonate with them, and create a relationship and trust with you, because they feel that you get it. And as coaches, developing a rapport with our clients is crucial for them, for people to have the ability to trust you and really let you into their vulnerable places, so that they can start to change and transform in the way that they envision their life to be. And you, and whatever journey you were on, and whatever pain points you went through, are inspiring to them because they want to be where you are right now. Now, I know that sounds a little crazy maybe to some of you, thinking like, how could that be? But that's really the truth. The truth is you are an inspiration to the people that you want to work with, and the people that you want to work with want to develop a rapport with you based on the journey you took. And so it goes. When you do a coaching business, that's where the heart of it is. Establishing your why, understanding where your pain points were, and maybe you still have threads and triggers to them, and that's okay. But you still went through that journey and came out on the side that you're in, so that you're in a space where now you're coaching other people to get to the place that you are in. I hope this is resonating with you and that you're understanding what it is that I'm talking about. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who has said this, but in everything that I know in terms of watching the way people work, watching how I pick the coaches I pick to work with, those are the things that I look for. And when you start to think about the coaches that you love to work with, and the coaches that you love to listen to, and the people that resonate with you, ask yourself, how come? Why? Why those people? How come they inspire you? And there's something about the way they do what they do in their life, or how they accomplish what they accomplished in their life, that allows you to see yourself moving in a trajectory that you want to be moving to. And that's what we want to do for our clients. So along with this video for this week is a really great meditation that I put together to allow you to step into your why. And I know some of you might be saying, I know what that is. I've done this 1,000 times. But I still invite you to do the meditation, for you to really remember it and hold on to it in your heart center, in your throat, in your mind. Really hold it, because that piece is so crucial in the rest of the journey of this course. And so you'll find that meditation in the links provided for you. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope it takes you to a space of understanding of where you're going and where you were. Thanks for tuning into week 1.